Okay, so we proceed with the properties of magnets. Previously we have studied about the magnets in basics, all the basics about the magnet. Here we study about the important topic, that is the properties of a magnet. The first important property is the attractive property. The attractive property of a magnet, that is understood that whenever it is a magnet and if you bring any magnetic material near it, it is obviously going to attract, and that is why it is said attractive property of a magnet. And therefore the definition says the property of attracting a magnetic substance by a magnet is simply called as a attractive property of magnet. Getting it? Very simple. When a magnetic material or a magnetic substance is getting attracted by a magnet, it is called as the property. Which property? The attractive property of a magnet. I have already given you the examples like iron, steel, nickel, cobalt, etc. All these are magnetic materials. Okay, now this attractive property, why do this attract? Why do the magnets attract? Because attractive property of a magnet is due to the magnetic force. It is because of the magnetic force that the magnet exerts in the region around it. Suppose this is your magnet and around this there is a field which is called as a magnetic field around the magnet, where this magnetic force is acting, and around this field only the magnetic materials will get attracted towards it. So in short, the attractive property is because of the magnetic force which is exerted in the region around the main magnet. Getting it? So this is your property, the first property, which is the attractive property of a magnet. Okay, on the basis of this, there are two experiments, very simple to understand. Here, first of all, suppose if I take a magnet, magnet with a north pole and a south pole. Okay, a magnet, what you do is bring some iron filings, take some iron filings, iron के जो powder, iron का powder होगा, that you bring it near this. When you bring a large quantity of iron filings near it, you will find when you bring the magnet near it, the complete magnet near it, you will find that this iron filings will get attracted towards this pole, moreover towards the poles. Getting it? देख रहे हो? All the magnetic filings are getting attracted towards the two poles. इसका मतलब what we conclude from this is the iron filings are found to cling means attracted to the magnet, but where? More to near at its two ends, that is the north pole and the south pole. So more attraction is towards the pole. इसका मतलब the strength at the center is slightly less. That we will prove in the next experiment. Here the experiment says that when the iron filings and the magnet are brought close to each other, the iron filings will get attracted towards the magnet, but moreover the iron filings will get concentrated at the two poles, that is the north pole and the south pole. Okay, that was your first experiment. Similarly, if I take the second experiment, के अंदर suppose if I take a bar magnet, and in this bar magnet, so as I said, suppose if we take a bar magnet, suppose this is your central part, this is your north pole and this is your south pole. Now just take some pins, pins, or what we say, टाचनी बोलते हैं ना, take some pins and try to get attracted towards the pole. You will find that this is one pin, and when the magnetism is induced, ये एक temporary magnet बन गया, it will attract one more pin, this goes on depending upon the strength of the magnet. But as we move forward, this is first pin, your second pin, your third pin, okay, and your fourth pin. यहाँ पे सिर्फ 4 पिन ही अट्रैक्ट हो रहा है. फोर्थ पिन को अगर मैं अट्रैक्ट करता हूँ तो इट फॉल्स डाउन, अट्रैक्ट नहीं हो रहा है. एट द सेंटर इफ़ यू सी एक पिन, मैक्सिमम 2 पिन बस. उसके आगे वापस से जाऊँगा तो यू विल फाइंड 1 2 3 and 4, 4 पिन अट्रैक्ट हो रहा है. एट द पोल वापस से यू कैन फाइंड दैट मैक्सिमम नीडल्स आर गेटिंग अट्रैक्टेड और clinging to each other. What does this prove? That maximum strength is at the poles, and at the center the strength decreases. So this is your experiment. So what does it say? That is the magnetic force is maximum. Magnetic force कहाँ पर maximum है? It is maximum at the ends. Ends का मतलब poles, north pole and the south pole of the magnet, and it decreases. देख रहे हो? It decreases as we move towards the center, and it decreases as we move towards this center. So this was your second experiment, which explains that the maximum strength of magnetic force is at the poles, that is the two ends of the magnet, and it goes on decreasing as we move towards the center. Getting it? So this was your first property of magnet, that is your attractive property of magnet, and two experiments based on it. Okay, so the next property, the second property for magnet is the directive property. Directive means direction. It shows a north-south direction. Whenever it is freely suspended, with a thread, you will find that the magnet will come to rest in a north-south direction. That is why it is said the directive property of a magnet. What does it say? A freely suspended magnet always comes to rest in north-south direction. Barabar hai? Okay. The end of the freely suspended magnet, the point, the end, the terminal which is pointing towards the geographical north, geography का north, हम लोग जो north pole and south pole बोलते हैं, upper north pole and lower south pole. So when it is pointing towards the geographical north, then that pole is called as your north pole. बराबर है? And whenever that end is pointing towards the geographical south, then it is called as your south pole. Just to define what is the north pole and the south pole. Okay? And some important properties related to direction, that is each magnet has two magnetic poles, that is your north pole and the south pole. Where are they located? The poles of a magnet are always located at the end points, at the ends, at the two ends, north and south, as I had drawn previously. The magnetic force is maximum at the poles of a magnet. Just now I showed you with the experiment that the force, that is the strength of the magnet, is maximum at the poles, and it goes on decreasing as we move towards the center. Okay, and when we are supposed to draw or to identify the bar magnet ka north and south pole, something which is in red color and a blue color. So the north pole is denoted by either a red color ka dot or a red color, and the south pole is denoted as a blue dot or fully blue color. Here it is fully red color. Getting it? So this is how we identify the magnet, which shows the direction of north and south when it is freely suspended in air. Getting it? So that is about the directive property of magnet. Okay, so next we talk about the poles of a magnet. The third property is related to the poles of the magnet. As we already know that when it is a bar magnet, it has two poles, north pole and a south pole. So what does it say is, each magnet has two poles. Yes, obviously the north and a south pole, one at each end, one end and the other end. So there are two poles at the ends of the magnet. Okay, the poles of the magnet occur in pair. Yes, when there are two poles, north and south together, two together makes a pair. So iska matlab the poles are always in pairs and they cannot be separated. The poles cannot be separated. How? Now suppose if you take this magnet and you break it into two pieces. Suppose if I break this magnet into two pieces, what will happen is, this is one of your piece and this is your other piece. Okay, so what will happen is, this will again become into two parts, acting as north on one side and south on the other side. Similarly here also it will become north on one side and south on the other side. So each magnet, each piece will again act as a magnet, but the poles cannot be separated out. Here you tried to break it and separate the north pole and south pole, but no, individuality. Again each piece is going to act as a magnet, and each piece will have its own north pole and a south pole, and that is why it is said that each smaller piece, whether this or this, each smaller piece is a magnet with its own two poles. So both of them will have their each two poles, that is your north pole and a south pole. The poles of the magnet always occur in pairs. Yes, north and south, north and south, north and south, two together, that is one pair. And it is not at all possible to obtain an isolated north or an isolated south pole. That is, I tried to separate or isolate. Isolate का मतलब होता है lonely, अकेला कर देना. So are we able to isolate the north and the south pole? No. Even after breaking it, what has happened is, each an individual magnet, each an individual piece of magnet is having its own north and south pole. इसका मतलब तोड़ने के बाद भी again it is having this north and south pole. That means we are not able to isolate the north pole or a south pole. Getting it? That is the property related to poles of a magnet. Okay. So talking about a very important property of magnet, that is the like poles of a magnet always repel each other and the unlike poles of a magnets attract each other. Now taking the example with an experimental part, suppose if you suspend a magnet, suppose if you suspend a bar magnet with north pole and south pole and one of the magnet is in your hand. Okay, so I have taken two magnets. One is the suspended magnet and the other is the magnet in your hand. We'll try to see the results with different poles taken close to each other. Suppose from the suspended magnet, if I bring the north pole of the suspended magnet close to the north pole of the magnet in hand, what will happen is they will repel each other, they will move away from each other. Yes, they will repel each other. What does this prove? This north and north are like poles, so like poles of magnets repel each other. Similarly, instead of this north pole, now if I take south pole over here and here also if I take south pole, so this will become your north pole. So what has happened again, the two like poles are coming, south pole and south pole both coming close to each other, again they will repel each other. Getting it? Further, now if the north pole of the first magnet, of the suspended magnet, is brought near, here there is south and here there is north. Okay, if the north pole of the suspended magnet is brought near the south pole of the magnet in hand, they will attract each other. Why? Because these are unlike charges. So the unlike poles of a magnets, they always attract each other. Similarly, यहाँ पर जैसे north और south लिया है, I can take the reverse order, that is I take south of the suspended magnet and if I take the north of the magnet in hand, then what will happen? Again there are unlike charges, unlike poles, so again the unlike poles of the magnets will attract each other. So from this experimental part we come to know that whenever the two like poles are brought near each other, they will repel each other, and whenever the unlike poles, that is the north and south or south and north, are brought together of the magnets, then they will attract each other. So that is the most important property, that is the like poles of the magnets repel each other and unlike poles attract each other. Getting it? So just go through it properly. This was an experimental part and also the very important property related to it, and one more very important give reason related to it. We are proceeding further. So now this is a very important give reason part which is there in your book, in your textbook, which says that the repulsion is a sure test of magnetism. You mean to say that you can identify whether the rod or a bar which is given to you is a magnet or a simple iron rod or iron bar. Matlab you can differentiate between magnetic substance and a magnet. How do we do that? Okay, first let me explain you experimentally and then we'll proceed with the theoretical part. Suppose if I take a suspended, if I suspend a bar, I am not mentioning क्या है ये, magnet है या सिर्फ iron है, just a bar I am suspending, and near it I am bringing the magnet with its north pole. Okay, what do I find is it is getting attracted. Okay, चलो एक केस हुआ. Take the same bar, I take the same bar, but now I bring the south pole of the magnet near it. Again it is attracting. Getting it? तो इससे क्या प्रूव हो रहा है सर? नॉर्थ पोल brought near a bar. Suppose if this was a magnet, तो या तो ये नॉर्थ होता या तो साउथ होता, बराबर है. अगर नॉर्थ होता तो एंड नॉर्थ, तो इट विल रिपेल, बट नहीं, यहाँ पर तो ये अट्रैक्ट हो रहा है. अभी मैं साउथ ला रहा हूँ, फिर भी वो अट्रैक्ट कर रहा है. नाउ सपोज if I take another bar and bring a north pole near it, it will attract. Suppose it will attract. बराबर है. Now I take the last case again. For the bar, if I bring a bar magnet with south pole, it has repelled, it is moving away, but here there is attraction. So can you see, in 3 cases there is attraction. In 3 cases there is attraction. Here if there were unlike charges, they should have attracted. So here I can say it can be a magnet. But here again, when I bring a south pole, again it is attracting. That means this bar is not having the north and the south pole. इसका मतलब this is not a magnet, since it is attracting both the poles. So इसका मतलब this is just a magnetic substance and it is not a ion. It is not a magnet. It is not a magnet because both the poles are attracting the object or the bar. That is why the first point says a magnetic substance. इसका मतलब ये जो rod suspend किया था, that is a magnetic substance. A magnetic substance is attracted by both the poles of a magnet, north pole and south pole. Both the poles are being attracted by the magnetic substance. Okay. Now here if I take this, consider this 2 cases. Here the unlike poles of 2 magnets also attract each other. इसका मतलब अगर ये attract कर रहा है तो ये south pole है, बराबर है. ओके. एंड लाइक पोल्स ऑफ 2 मैग्नेट्स रिपेल ईच अदर. तो ये साउथ है और ये भी साउथ है, तो दिस आर अनलाइक पोल्स एंड दैट इज व्हाई दे आर रिपेलिंग ईच अदर, बराबर है. तो अट्रैक्शन के लिए 1, 2 एंड 3 केसेस है, बट सिर्फ एक ही केस के अंदर पता चल जाता है कि इट इज अ मैग्नेट. इसके लिए इट इज सेड दैट रिपल्शन इज अ श्योर टेस्ट ऑफ मैग्नेटिज्म. समझ में आ रहा है. सो थियोरेटिकली देखते हैं हम लोग क्या लिखा है हम लोगों ने. लेट अस सी. द गिव रीजन वाज to prove that the repulsion is a sure test of magnetism. The first point I wrote was a magnetic substance, यानी कि ये जो magnetic substance हम लोग ने suspend किया था, it is attracted by both the poles of a magnet, that is north pole and south pole. Both the poles are being attracted by the bar. Okay, that is magnetic substance. Now in this case the unlike poles, इसका north और इसका south of two magnets also attract each other. इसका मतलब ये भी magnet है और ये भी मैग्नेट है, बराबर है. नाउ लाइक पोल्स ऑफ 2 मैग्नेट्स, लाइक पोल्स साउथ पोल एंड साउथ पोल, दे रिपेल ईच अदर. सिंस दे आर रिपेलिंग ईच अदर, इसका मतलब ये मैग्नेट है. सो फ्रॉम दिस वी कम टू नो देयरफॉर दैट अ मैग्नेट ऑलवेज अट्रैक्ट्स. मैग्नेट अट्रैक्शन कहाँ पर हो रहा है. मैग्नेट, ये मैग्नेट, अ मैग्नेट ऑलवेज अट्रैक्ट्स अ पीस ऑफ एनी मैग्नेटिक सब्सटेंस, यानी ये दोनों भी केसेस. And also the unlike pole, north pole and south pole of another magnet. इसके लिए ये तीनों भी cases के अंदर we cannot clearly say whether it is a magnet or a magnetic substance. But a magnet repels another magnet. A magnet repels another magnet if their poles are brought near. बराबर है. If their poles are brought nearer and if there are unlike charges, unlike poles, they will like charges or like poles, they will repel each other. Like poles will repel each other, and that is why we say that repulsion is a sure test of magnetism. So this was experimentally I have proved that in 3 cases it shows attraction, and only in 1 case, that is the last case, it shows repulsion. Why? Because the 2 like poles have come closer to each other, and therefore repulsion proves that it is a magnet. Getting it? So this was your important give reason. Repulsion is a sure test of magnetism. Put up this point wise, easy to remember. So now we have understood about the magnet and different magnetic substances. We will try to differentiate between them. That is a magnet, and how do we differentiate a magnet from a magnetic substance? From a magnetic substance, how do we differentiate? Let us see. Now this will consider point wise. Suppose if I describe with respect to direction, that is your directive property. Direction, कौन सा direction बताता है? Directive property wise, if I go to explain a magnet, it, that is whenever a magnet when suspended, when a magnet is suspended freely, it always tends to come to rest in north south direction. Obvious ना, पढ़ा था ना हम लोगों ने. Always when a magnet is suspended, it will always point in north south direction. But magnetic substance में ये property नहीं होता है. तो इसका मतलब I can say that it when it is freely suspended, when it is freely suspended, it can come to rest in any direction. There is no specification north या south, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. It will come to rest in any direction because it is not a magnet. Getting it? Secondly, polarity wise, poles किस में poles होते हैं और किस में नहीं होते. Polarity के लिए here a magnet, it has how many? It has two poles. बराबर ना? It has two poles, that is the north pole and the south pole. But in case of a magnetic substance, it does not have poles. बराबर ना? It has no pole of its own. Getting it? Next comes the attractive property. Attraction किसको करेगा? Attractive property. Now according to attractive property, यहाँ पर क्या होगा? We have already studied about that a magnet will always attract all the type of magnetic substances. But here it is not a magnet, it is just a substance, so it will not attract. It does not attract any other magnetic substance. Getting it? It will not attract any other magnetic substance. Now we studied about just now the two important give reasons. So here we're talking about attraction and repulsion. How does it take place in magnet? Studied the property that whenever there are like poles, whenever we talk about like poles of a magnet, like poles of two magnets will repel each other, whereas if they are unlike poles, they always attract each other. Getting it? Unlike poles के लिए. बट यहाँ पर अट्रैक्शन या कुछ भी सब कोई मैग्नेटिक सब्सटेंस है तो मैग्नेट को अट्रैक्ट करेगा कोई भी पोल्स के ऊपर. दैट इज इट इज attracted by both the poles of a magnet. Getting it? So these are the basic differences. Why have I mentioned about this points separately? Because they will ask you the difference between magnet and magnetic substance point wise. Differentiate between magnetic and magnetic substances with respect to polarity, तो ये point लिखना है. With directive property, तो ये लिखना है. Accordingly, they will ask you a 1 mark question. इसके लिए to mention the topic and its differentiation. These are the 4 points and its description in detail. Understood? Okay, just go through it. Proper view ले लो, एक screenshot ले लो, and you can put up on your book. Okay? So now we proceed with a very important topic related to induction. Magnetic induction. Now what is magnetic induction? First we'll define it. The definition says when we are producing some type of temporary magnet, producing temporary magnetism in a piece of any unmagnetized magnetic substance or a material. How? By just placing a magnet closer to it is called magnetic induction. Now let me explain you this. Producing temporary magnetism in a piece of unmagnetized magnetic material. This is your iron rod, iron bar. दिस इज अनमैग्नेटाइज, इसके अंदर कोई भी मैग्नेट की प्रॉपर्टी नहीं है, बट ये मैग्नेटिक मटीरियल है. इट इज़ अ मैग्नेटिक मटीरियल. लेट मी से इट इज़ आयन, सॉफ्ट आयन चलेगा. इट इज़ अ सॉफ्ट आयन, इसका मतलब ये एक मैग्नेटिक मटीरियल है, बट इट इज़ नॉट हैविंग एनी मैग्नेटिक पावर. सो व्हाट यू डू इज वी आर ट्राइंग टू प्रोड्यूस टेम्पररी मैग्नेटिज्म इन दिस पीस by placing a magnet closer to it. So if I bring a magnet closer to it, with north pole and south pole, what will happen is the power of this magnet will be induced, will be forced into this bar, and therefore now this will act as a temporary magnet. So this property of transferring the magnetic power into an unmagnetized material is called as magnetic induction. So the definition says producing temporary magnetism इसके अंदर in a piece of unmagnetized magnetic material by placing a magnet closer to it is called as magnetic induction. अभी इसको हम लोग एक्सपेरिमेंटली कैसे देखेंगे. एक्सपेरिमेंटली प्रूव करना हो तो that permanent magnet on iron bar when it is held close to it. Suppose एक काम करो, take a bar magnet, no, not a bar magnet, take just a soft iron. ये सिर्फ एक soft iron bar है. Okay, I have taken a soft iron bar. Try to bring some iron filings या फिर pins, some iron filings or pins near it. Are they attracting? No. Here this is an unmagnetized magnetic material, but इसके अंदर magnetic power नहीं है. Therefore this needles will not get attracted. बराबर, because this is not a magnet. But now what am I doing is I am bringing a magnet closer to it. A strong magnet is brought near it, north south suppose. So when a strong magnet is brought near it, what will happen? A temporary magnetism is created inside this. So this has now become a temporary magnet. So what will happen is now this iron filings या फिर the pins will get attracted to the soft iron bar. Why? Because now it has become a magnet, but it is a temporary magnet. क्यों temporary magnet है? Remove this, remove the original, the strong iron bar. जैसे इसको निकालोगे, all the iron filings or the pins or the needles will fall. Why? Because it has lost the property of magnetism. This will remain a magnet till the time the magnet, a strong magnet, is kept closer to the magnetic substance. तब तक ही उसके अंदर एक पावर होगा, and this property is called as magnetic induction. Got it? Okay. One more thing here I need to add up. Wait a minute. Okay. Now just pay attention to this experimental part. I am taking a iron bar. Iron bar. This is not a magnet. This is just a iron bar with A and B at its two terminals. Okay. Now यहाँ पर I bring a strong magnet. तो अगर ये इसका नॉर्थ पोल है और ये इसका साउथ पोल है, बराबर है, तो नाउ दिस विल गेट अट्रैक्टेड, और जैसे ये अट्रैक्ट होगा तो दिस विल बिकम योर साउथ पोल. तो अगर ये साउथ पोल है तो उसका जो ऑपोजिट हैंड है दैट विल बिकम योर नॉर्थ पोल. हाउ डू वी कंफर्म इट? ब्रिंग अ compass needle, bring a magnetic compass or a pivoted magnetic needle. Okay, then you will find that this south end will point towards this north. इसका मतलब जब south is pointing towards this end, इसका मतलब ये जो end B है is your north pole. बराबर है. सेकेंड केस देखते हैं. वापस से I am taking the same type of soft iron bar, and now I am placing a strong magnet, but this time what am I doing is I am taking the south pole over here and north pole over here. So when there is south pole closer, So what will happen? Because of induction, this will become your north pole and the opposite end will become south pole. कैसे पता चलेगा ये south pole है? Because the magnetic needle will deflect and show north pole on this side and south pole on this side. समझ में आ रहा है? तो इससे क्या पता चल रहा है? इससे क्या पता चल रहा है? Towards nearer to the bar magnet is this point. So the nearer point will have opposite pole, have the opposite polarity, and the distant pole and the point B, end B will have the same polarity. अगर ये north है तो ये भी north रहेगा, अगर ये south है तो ये south रहेगा, लेकिन जो closer है that will always have opposite polarity. इसके लिए it is said that due to magnetic induction, we have proved that the opposite polarity is induced where? At the nearer end. बराबर है? तो the end which is nearer will always have opposite polarity. बराबर है? End of the magnetic material, and the one which is far away will have similar polarity. समझ में आ रहा है? तो just to remember that opposite polarity is always induced at the nearer end of the magnetic needle when you bring magnetic material, so when you bring a magnet near a magnetic material, always the ends which are coming closer, they will have opposite polarity. That is, the nearer end will always have opposite polarity, and the distant one जो opposite होगा, जो दूर होगा, that will have similar polarity. ये और ये, this polarity will be same. So that is all about induction. That is how the magnets gets induced, how the magnetic properties are put into a soft iron piece, and how does it become a temporary magnet, and how we experimentally prove that it has become a temporary magnet, and also saw how the polarity is decided by the induction process. Okay, just go through it properly. Now we study about some of the factors on which the induced magnetism depends. Factors on which the strength, the power, the strength of induced magnetism, factors on which the strength of induced magnetism depends. Okay, so which are those factors? Factors are very simple ones. Here, first of all, which type of the strong magnet has to be taken while inducing? Strength of the permanent magnet that you are using, strength of the permanent magnet. Secondly, the distance, how much distance or gap you are keeping between the magnet and a substance, distance between the permanent magnet and your magnetic material, also depends upon the nature where you are conducting the experiment, nature of the medium between them, nature of the medium, solid, liquid or gases, nature of medium between them. This is not to be gone in detail about, so just to study nature of the medium between them. And last is the nature of the magnetic material, nature of magnetic material, which type of metal you have taken, whether it is really a strong magnet, its capacity, its magnetic properties are stronger, its molecular, its electronic and electronic movement is faster or slower, that it all depends upon. So first is the factors on which the strength of the induced magnetism depends is the strength of the permanent magnet. अगर ये soft iron लिया है, एंड इफ़ यू टेक अ वीक मैग्नेट, अगर मैग्नेट अगर वीक होगा तो द पावर जनरेटेड इन दिस विल बी वेरी लो, बराबर है। अगर इसको स्ट्रॉन्ग मैग्नेट ले लिया, इफ़ यू टेक अ स्ट्रॉन्ग मैग्नेट नियर अ soft iron, then it will be a stronger magnet. Okay, the induced magnet will become stronger. Secondly, here the distance between the two magnet, अगर ये magnet को if you keep it very far away, तो there is a large gap between them, so it cannot produce a magnetic effect on the other मैग्नेटिक मटीरियल। इसको बोलते हैं मैग्नेटिक फील्ड लाइंस, वो हम लोग आगे पढ़ने वाले हैं। बट द डिस्टेंस शुड बी मिनिमम, जितना कम डिस्टेंस होगा उतना स्ट्रॉन्गर ये मैग्नेट बनेगा, मैग्नेटिक प्रॉपर्टीज डेवलप होगा। ओके, थर्ड, वेयर दिस एक्सपेरिमेंट इज टेकिंग प्लेस, नेचर ऑफ द मीडियम बिटवीन देम, यहाँ पर कौन सा मीडियम यूज किया है, सॉलिड, लिक्विड, गैसियस मीडियम, वैक्यूम, कहाँ पर एक्सपेरिमेंट हो रहा है, दैट ऑल्सो डिपेंड्स। And the nature of magnetic material, whether you are using an iron, whether you are using nickel, whether you are using cobalt, because each one is having a specific capacity to hold the magnetic properties. Okay, so it depends upon the nature of the material. So these are the main factors on which the strength of induced magnetism depends. Okay, now as we studied about magnetic induction, now there are two things, whether induction or attraction, what happens first. So here we are trying to prove that induction precedes, मतलब पहले इंडक्शन होता है और बाद में अट्रैक्शन होता है। क्यों होता है, कैसे होता है, लेट अस ट्राई विथ एन एग्जांपल। सपोज इफ आई टेक अ बार मैग्नेट, एक बार मैग्नेट लिया, बराबर है, सपोज दिस इज योर नॉर्थ पोल एंड दिस इज योर साउथ पोल, एंड यू आर ट्राइंग टू इंड्यूस दिस सॉफ्ट magnetic material, soft iron. Okay, soft iron. So what happens when you bring a strong magnet near a iron piece, near a soft iron, what will happen? Because of the induction, because of induction, opposite polarity will be created. मतलब यहाँ पर साउथ पोल बन जाएगा और यहाँ पर नॉर्थ पोल बन जाएगा, बराबर है। तो फर्स्ट, बिकॉज ऑफ द इंडक्शन a polarity is created into the soft iron piece. Okay, and now since there are opposite poles, now what will happen is they will attract each other. तो इसमें क्या हो रहा है, first there was induction and then there is attraction. So what I have written is, when a magnet is brought closer to a bar of soft iron, the nearer end, ये जो nearer end है of the soft iron bar develops magnetic polarity. कौन सा polarity? Opposite polarity. That is, अगर ये north है तो this will become south. देखो क्या लिखा है, polarity which is opposite to the polarity of the inducing pole. ये inducing pole है, inducing pole due to magnetic induction. इसका मतलब सबसे पहले क्या हुआ, induction, बराबर है। Now because of induction the polarity is created. Now because of the opposite polarity, then the two facing opposite poles, north pole and south pole, they will attract each other. इसका मतलब second चीज क्या हो रहा है, अभी attraction हो रहा है, and that is why we say that induction precedes attraction. First the induction takes place and then the attraction takes place. Understood this? Can come as a give reason part, that induction precedes attraction. How? Diagrammatically and theoretically. Okay, now what actually is the mechanism, how does the magnetic induction take place? ये मैग्नेट के अंदर, सॉफ्ट आयन के अंदर होता कैसे है, द मैकेनिज्म ऑफ magnetic induction. What happens is, whenever you are bringing a permanent magnet, when a permanent magnet is placed near an iron bar, what will happen is it attracts the opposite poles of all the tiny magnets which are already present inside the soft iron bar, and what they do is they align, एक straight line में आ जाते हैं, they align them. Okay, and because of this alignment, ये जो straight line में आ जाते हैं, because of this straight alignment of tiny magnets inside the iron bar, it creates two unlike magnetic poles, north pole and south pole, in the iron bar, and therefore this iron bar will now start behaving as a temporary magnet. Temporary magnet. What I mean to say is, suppose if I take a soft iron, ये आयन है लेकिन आयन के अंदर देर आर मैग्नेटिक मटीरियल्स, मतलब देर आर स्मॉल मैग्नेटिक मटीरियल्स जिसके अंदर जो भी स्मॉल मैग्नेट्स है दे आर रैंडमली मूविंग, कहीं पर भी मूव हो रहा है, किसी भी डायरेक्शन में मूव हो रहा है. वाई? बिकॉज इट इज़ फ्री, इसके अंदर कोई भी मैग्नेटिक प्रॉपर्टी है नहीं, बिकॉज द मैग्नेटिक टाइनी मैग्नेट्स जो है वो कैसे भी रैंडमली मूव कर रहे हैं. बट एज सुन एज यू ब्रिंग अ स्ट्रॉन्ग मैग्नेट नियर इट, अगर कोई भी स्ट्रॉन्ग मैग्नेट इफ इट इज़ ब्रॉट नियर इट, व्हाट विल हैपन इज, ये जो सॉफ्ट आयन उसके अंदर ऑल द स्मॉल नीडल्स विल अलाइन देमसेल्फ, एक स्ट्रेट लाइन में आ जाएंगे, एंड दे विल क्रिएट टू पोलैरिटीज, ऑपोजिट पोल्स, मतलब ये स्ट्रेट लाइन में आ जाते हैं. समझ में आ रहा है? because of the magnetic induction the small magnets which are present inside the soft iron, they will align themselves. देखो क्या लिखा मैंने, when a permanent magnet, such type of permanent magnet is placed near to an iron bar, it attracts the opposite poles, no doubt. तो ये साउथ हो जाएगा और ये नॉर्थ हो जाएगा, नॉर्थ पोल एंड साउथ पोल किसका, ऑफ ऑल द टाइनी मैग्नेट्स. तो ये टाइनी मैग्नेट का ये साउथ है, ये सब साउथ है टाइनी मैग्नेट्स का, और ये तरफ जा रहा है वो सब नॉर्थ पोल है, जो एरोज है वो नॉर्थ है और जो टर्मिनल्स है वो साउथ है. बराबर है? सो all the tiny magnets present inside the iron bar and align themselves. Initially they were not aligned, but as soon as a permanent magnet was placed near it, they align themselves such that they have opposite polarity. Now this alignment of tiny magnets, ये जो tiny magnets जैसे ही align हो जाते हैं inside the iron bar, they create two unlike magnetic poles, that is south pole and north pole in the iron bar, and therefore now the iron bar will start behaving as a temporary magnet जब तक this permanent magnet is close to it. As soon as इसको निकाल दोगे तो it is moved out. समझा? इसके लिए हम लोग बोलते हैं that induced magnetism, the induced magnets are always temporary. समझेगा? Induced magnets are always temporary. ये जब तक क्लोज है तब तक, अदरवाइज जैसे ये मैग्नेट्स को निकाल लिया इट विल नाउ बिहेव एज अ आयन बार, इट इज नो मोर अ मैग्नेट. समझ में आ रहा है? ओके, तो दिस इज हाउ द मैग्नेटिक इंडक्शन टेक्स प्लेस. ओके, so we study about a instrument called as a magnetic compass, where it is applicable, where it is used. A magnetic compass is normally used, it is a device that is used by travelers to find the direction. Sailors again, navigators जो शिप से यहाँ से वहाँ जाते हैं to find the direction, just to find the direction through the waterways. समझ में आ रहा है? So it is a device which is used to find the direction by the travelers, by the sailors and by the navigators. Now how does it look like? It is a circular disc. It consists of a flat circular case, or it is a box of aluminium or brass. These are non-magnetic materials. बराबर है? And it has a glass top at its top level. बराबर है? With a glass top. Now there is if you at the base, ये पहले देख लो यहाँ पर, the base of the case, ये जो अंदर का जो base है, that is marked with the directions, जैसे अगर ये north, south, west, east and accordingly, and there okay, ये बता दिया मैंने. A small light magnetic needle, यहाँ पर at the center a small and a light magnetic needle, ऐसे हियर इट इज़ पाइवोटेड, यहाँ पर एक छोटा सा होल होता है उसी पॉइंटर के ऊपर, जस्ट सस्पेंडेड ऑन अ स्मॉल पॉइंट, देयरफॉर इट इज कॉल्ड पाइवोटेड. A small light magnetic needle, this needle is pivoted at its center. The north pole of the needle, ये जो north pole है, अगर suppose ये north pole है तो it is colored, इसको color किया हुआ है. One part is not colored, the other is colored, and this will show you the direction. बराबर है, this will show you the direction. So when you place this magnetic compass in any direction, it will always show you the north direction. It will show you the north direction, that is the geographical north of the earth. कहीं पर भी रखोगे तो इट विल शो नॉर्थ साउथ डायरेक्शन. मतलब वी से दैट द नॉर्थ ऑफ द कंपास नीडल ऑलवेज पॉइंट्स टुवर्ड्स द नॉर्थ. ये तो मैंने हैफिजेटली बनाया. हाउ डज द मैग्नेटिक नीडल लुक लाइक, इसके अंदर का मैग्नेटिक नीडल कैसे दिखता है, जस्ट आई हैव शोन यू. तो यर इन दिस केस इट इज पॉइंटिंग इन नॉर्थ वेस्ट डायरेक्शन. समझ रहे हैं, नॉर्थ और वेस्ट डायरेक्शन में पॉइंट कर रहा है. सो दिस इज अबाउट योर मैग्नेटिक कंपास. दे कैन आस्क यू अ शॉर्ट नोट ऑन दिस. So just go through this properly. What is the where it is applicable, the definition part, and where it is used by whom, and what is the material of the case, and how is the needle fixed, and what is the color, and the base is marked with graduations, or you can say about the directions north, south, west, and east. Okay.